Hello, this is Robyn from Heart Guided Intuition, and here's a general reading for Friday, April 10th, 2020. It's a general reading, so it might not apply to everybody. If you'd like a personal reading, please feel free to visit my website at www.heartguidedintuition.com. Okay, I'll put the link below in case you are interested and you want to click on the link below. Okay, and please feel free to subscribe to my channel if you like it. And there's also like a little bell shape that you can click on if you want to be notified whenever there are new videos. Okay, so with that, I've chosen the cards, but I haven't looked at them yet. I shuffled and chose the cards. I'm using a combination of tarot card decks and, well, one tarot card deck, a spirit deck that I designed, and then 2 oracle card decks. So here I go for April 10th, the general reading. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. Must be careful. Oh, okay. All right. There's something coming in. Give me a minute while I just think, because I'm just looking at this card spread for the first time. I feel like for some people that, this reading is going to resonate with, there's some kind of offer coming in. And it seems very loving. It's going to be presented very beautiful. It's coming from a distance. Whatever distance means to you. Someone maybe who's actually geographically at a distance from you, or who you've been distanced from, or someone calling you, sending you some kind of message. There's some kind of message coming in, and you're not so sure about it. You're tempted to kind of go with it. It's something that you're intrigued by, but it's not necessarily going to bring you something that you want. Think about it for a long time. Okay? All right. Let me just show you. All right. Knight of Cups. This is the card of Knight of Cups. Everybody loves the Knight of Cups, right? He comes in riding with his cup of love, and he's like, oh, I want to offer you the world, the most beautiful things that I can possibly offer you, and I'm ready for it. And he's coming from a distance. This is the travel card. Okay, travel card. So, but even though it might come in a beautiful package, the words might be beautiful, it might sound great, really be careful and watch out. Okay, if there's something coming in, I don't know if this has to do with, I don't know. I'm not an astrologer. Might have to do with the full moon, might not. I'm a little bit of a ding-a-ling. Say that 5 times fast. So, which you'll find out as you start to listen to my videos. But my readings are good. They don't apply to every single person because these are general readings. But if you get a reading with me, I'm not trying to sell it, but if you've ever had a reading with me, or you get one at some point down the line, links down below. Sorry, I'm being a goofball, but I don't know why there's such funny energy in this, because you know what? I'm picking up on energy of something that someone's not totally serious. They want to make an offer. An offer is going to come to somebody who's watching this. That's what, I pick up the energy whenever I do the tarot cards. I know a lot of tarot readers are like this. We're sensitive to it. But there's something really toxic in it. Don't take that offer. It's going to be like out of control. It's going to lead you someplace you don't want to go, even though it sounds great. So the advice is, this is the 4 of Pentacles, which is like it's not a good or a bad card. None of the cards are really good or bad. They have meanings that can be, it depends on the cards around them, depends on the question. They have meanings that can veer in either direction of being positive or negative, depending on the reading, depending on what you're asking, depending on the other cards that are coming up around it. This is like, hold on, hold out for something better. If there's a message that comes in that's like, it seems really, and especially if it's coming in from something from the past, someone from the past, something that's been away for a while, something that's like, something that you could be enchanted by, even if it's not anybody you know, or it's something you don't expect, and it's like, oh wow, this is so nice of this person finally saying this and finally doing this. No, because in this case, for Friday, April 10th, be really careful. Now, I know it's the devil card. I don't really believe in the devil, but I believe in good and bad, and I believe in good and evil. There are people with not so good intentions out there. Doesn't mean that everybody's evil. It just means that, we all have free will. We can all decide what to do with that free will. We can all decide how we want to act in the world, how we want to speak to other people, how we want to treat other people. And if someone or something doesn't feel right to you, especially if this offer that sounds so sweet and so beautiful, because some people know how to sound loving, but when it comes down to it, they can't do it. So it's not a good situation. So if this is your situation where there's something comes in for you on Friday and it feels good, it's kind of like you're tempted. That's the word, you're tempted, which means like when there's a temptation to do something, that means there's a reason you're having a hesitation to begin with. Where there's temptation, there's hesitation. Because when you know something's right, you just say, of course, it's a no-brainer. But where there's temptation, and just the fact that the devil card's coming up, there's temptation in this offer that's being presented. Where there's temptation, there's hesitation. And if something in you is hesitating, that means that's your inner voice trying to tell you something. And the guidance here is hold back. Hold back your goods. Hold back your resources. Whatever it is that you're being offered, you can do whatever you want. This is just a tarot reading. But what's coming up here is something that's saying if there's an offer that is made to you that looks too good to be true, sounds too good to be true, that you feel that the word tempted applies here, that means there's something in you that knows, it's not quite right. Hold back. And then the two, let me show this one. And the two guidance cards. First, Azure, which is beautiful, sunny, bright card. Azure. But it says protect yourself. Protect yourself, okay? And I also see this card as like very divine, it's the sun. It's a beautiful, bright sun, which is when you shine the light of truth on something, you'll see clearly and you'll know exactly how to state your boundaries and how to enforce them, okay? When you shine the light on something, boom. And also the light, because I'm a very spiritual person, I think of the light as being divine, the divine light, our divine guidance, our inner guidance. When we are in touch with our truth, and blue is a very good color for truth. It's true blue, that color, that true blue. When we're in touch with our truth and our inner guidance and our higher guidance, we can protect ourselves. This is protect yourself. And then this card is coming up. thinker. Look at this person. They're taking a long time to think. It's someone who's like, take time to think before you accept any offers. Take time to think. It's also someone who regrets something. It's also someone who deeply, deeply regrets something. So maybe you're going to get an offer from someone who regrets something. That doesn't mean that their offer is good. So I know this was like a little bit of an uncomfortable reading, but it's kind of like a warning. It's kind of like watch yourself. Always trust your higher guidance. Always, 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 always. And try to discern between what is fear and what is your higher guidance saying, no. There is a difference. There's definitely a difference. And we can learn that. We can learn to discern between fear and our higher guidance saying, nope. Okay. It's sometimes can feel like the same thing, but they're two very different things. So feel into that. If you get an offer from somebody or to do something that doesn't, it's very enticing to you. Tomorrow, Friday, well, I'm saying tomorrow because I'm recording this on Thursday, but for Friday, April 10th, if you get an offer to do something and it just sounds too good to be true, or it triggers you in some way, emotionally, spiritually, you'll get like a gut feeling, whatever it is for you. If it doesn't feel right, please hold back and protect yourself and just say no. Just say no, because you know what? I'm one of these believers in if something's meant to be, if you're meant to have like a book deal, for instance, but a publisher's coming around offering you some amazing deal with a big contract with a lot of fine print. Read that fine print. That's just an example. But be careful today, okay? Friday, April 10th. Be careful. And any offer that comes to you, just check in and hold back. If it doesn't feel right, don't take it. Okay? All right. So I wish everyone well. May you be safe and healthy and have everything that you need. Okay? All right. So peace, love, and blessings to everybody.